Hi, and back again to my YouTube channel. This is Whitman Gaming, bringing you another tank guide. And today we're going to take a look at the Panzerkampfwagen E100, the Tier 10 German heavy tank. Now, before we begin, if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe and hit that bell button. So once I upload a new video, you will get notified. So, the development of the tank was actually begin in 1944. The E100 is part of the E series alongside with the E50, the E75, and the E100. The idea of this is to make the tank much more simpler so they can mass produce it. Suddenly, the tank has never been finished, even the prototype of it. Only They only made the chassis, which was been captured by the British Army in 1945. They assembled the chassis for evaluation, but later on they scrapped it in 1950s. So that's it for the history. Now let's proceed to the tank profile. And now we're looking at the tank profile of the Panzerkampfwagen E100, the Tier 10 German super heavy tank. It's classified as super heavy tank alongside with the mouse. However, it is less armored compared to the mouse, and because it is less armored, it has better mobility, turret traverse, etc. However, the mouse has more powerful engine than this tank, so going up the hill, the mouse will probably win. So now, the first thing you will notice is this tank has two guns. One is the 128 millimeter, which is the mouse using, and the 150 millimeter, which I suggest to all of you to use. Use this gun. Learn to use this gun. This is phenomenal. Why? Look at that alpha damage, 640. Whenever this tank is loaded, whenever the gun is loaded, everybody fears it. Nobody wants to get shot by the 150 millimeter gun of the E100. It will consume a lot of your HP. It also has a high penetration. It's the same as the IS-4 actually. And once you go with your the hit rounds, you get a 334 penetration, and still a high alpha damage, 550. Still, you have a higher alpha damage compared to the 128 millimeter gun, and especially the HE. The penetration is high. You got 85 uh, armor penetration per HE. Shooting the AMX 50B on the side will definitely grant a huge damage. And actually, you can also HE some of the medium tank, not well armored tank. I Before I also tried to HE the turret of the MK6, and I deal at least 400 damage to 300 damage, which is quite high actually if you want to harass. So I suggest always load a lot of HE round. You're going to use it, and you're going to enjoy using it. So again, the base aim time and the dispersion is quite a problem. So I suggest that you always use the enhanced gun lane drive and the vertical stabilizer for better aiming time. And gun depression 7 degrees, same as the Tiger 1. So if you learn how to use Tiger 1, you know how to deal with the terrain using the 7-degree gun. The weight, yes, lesser than the mouse. The mouse has 180 tons. This one is only 130 tons. Forward speed, yes, of course, because it's lighter than the mouse, it can move faster. So using this tank compared to the mouse, you have a lot more option since you can go from point A to point B much more faster. So that's it for the tank profile. We will now proceed to the armor profile of the tank. So now we are on the armor profile of the tank. Again, the tank is super heavy tank. It's well armored tank. You got a 200 millimeter on its front, and it was sloped up to 57 degrees, giving you up to 300 millimeter armor. That upper plate is quite very hard to penetrate, while your lower plate has a 150 millimeter, almost the same as the E100, the E75. Um, Actually, this part, even the some of the medium tank is having a problem to penetrate this lower part. If you can see, it was angled up to 56 degrees. So, to most of the medium tank, you will going to have a hard time to penetrate the lower plate, especially if you try to angle it. The tank has a very good space armor. This one can protect you from the heat rounds will shoot you, or maybe the HE, which probably no one going to shoot HE on your side. But on my replay, there's someone did that actually. And actually, that one can protect you from some of the shell if you are lucky enough. It can stop the any potential damage. During my replay, I will show one of my enemy E100 that the space armor managed to stop my shell and help him not to have a damage. And the front turret of this tank has actually quite thick 250 millimeter armor. However, that is a very huge flat turret. Once you load a hit round, anyone can penetrate it. So the idea is, beside from angling your tank, the whole tank or your hull, you also need to learn how to angle its turret. There's a trick I'm doing. You see this edge? Try to angle that. Try to point this part to that edge. Now, if you someone aiming at that, you will get at least your side will going to have at least 400 millimeter armor, while your front will actually gaining up to 300 millimeter uh, armor protection, which will going to bounce a lot of shot. But again, this tank is not like the mouse that can absorb as many damage because of that weakness. Actually, it has a bigger weakness compared to the mouse. Also, that one can be shoot. Yes, they can damage you through the turret ring. So once you take the shot, if possible, go hide. Don't try to absorb damage like you're doing it in the mouse if you ever have a mouse, or if you do it into some tanks like the IS4. Don't shoot, then hide. Learn the tricks. So that's all for the armor profile. We are now moving to the tactics. So we are now on the basic tactics of the tank. You can see that most of the thing is not recommended. It's not recommended as a front-end tank due to that huge weakness compared to the mouse. You have your whole front turret is actually your weakness. Not to mention that turret ring above that I show you. Hit and run, yes, you're quite agile, but not that fast. And also, you have a full reload time, 14 seconds. One-on-one brawl, maybe in some tanks can do that, but not suggested. Long range sniping, like what I said, you have a poor velocity. So, the thing is, you are a support tank. You're not like the E75 or the Tiger 1. You're just a support tank. But learn to play it as an aggressive. In my saber play, I will going to show you the advantage of playing it as an aggressive heavy tank. Use your mobility to get in position and push as many damage as you can. So nothing more with the tactics. We are now proceeding to the gameplay. So here we are now at the first game with my E100, and I'm heading to the city alongside with the other E100. Now this game is perfect. I'm going to play it a little bit aggressive, and I'm going to find a way to drop a shot. Now, so I'm using my mobility. I'm trying to hide through under this bridge, and I know that there's someone who's going to try to spot in this area as usual. So I immediately position my gun and a beautiful 700 alpha damage. That's why they fear the 150mm gun, the E100. And thanks to my armor, I got a bounce and a sweet revenge on the glue. You see? Very nice auto damage. Just 2 shot, I already got a 1300 damage. Now, I keep finding a position where I can drop more damage. So I'm planning to take a shot on that E75. Then there's an E100 up here, but it's not going to stop me. I will keep push and drop this beautiful 150mm on that E75. Look at that. I just did 3 shots and I'm starting to have 2k damage. You see, right? And now we're going to hold up the city along this E100 also. They have greater number and gun advantage, so I'm just playing it safe. And also my teammate E100 has a lower HP, so let's play it safe. But again, I'm finding a way to drop my shell. And that's what I'm saying, that the space armor, the E100, can save you from some potential damage. Now, what I say that I am playing it aggressive even though I'm holding the city. Look how I am observing the map. I'm finding a way where I can drop my beautiful gun. And another 600 damage to that strong. Another bounce. Look, I'm going to angle the turret, like what I said to you during the armor profile. Very good turret angle, and I blocked the damage. Now I am aware that this E100 is on reload, and he gave up that position, which is his mistake. So now I can push up these 2 tanks. This grill and E75 cannot win against me. So I'm pushing them. And then up this grill. And now I'm returning focus to that E100. Dropping another shot, giving me at least 3k damage. Actually, it will be 4k. Look how the E100 tried to reach me on my side, which is fail, and I'm going to take my revenge. HE from here. So 4k damage, 3k block, not bad. Very good play. So here we are now at the second game of the E100. The Sheriff Dan just told us to all head to the left side of the map, which is I agree, because probably this is encounter battle, so more likely that no one going to deport. Now I'm finding a way to push, so I'm thinking of this leopard going to pick, but no, it's not going to pick. It's not. That's stupid to do that. But this bad shot will be my first victim. No one has spotted me yet, so a very good surprise for my 150mm gun. 600 damage, very good start. So now, again, I'm playing it a very aggressive. I'm just checking this IS4 will go into push, and since it's back off, I'm pretty sure that's going to push. I'm going to push this bad shot, and I'm pretty sure that he's about to die. And which is incorrect. My good thing is my turret is properly angled. I bounced that shot even though I'm not expecting that. So again, I'm looking to drop my beautiful gun. 600. After that, my mistake. You're supposed to use the HE. You use a HE, probably I will get a higher damage, maybe around 1k or 900. The good thing is, look, I'm aware of the map. I know that the Polish is coming from behind. So, nope. I'm going to be your victim. So, I'm using my mobility to get around this Posh, and I'm going to have my revenge. A very beautiful 600 alpha roll. hoping to get another shot, but nope, will be taken by the T92, and I'm just rolling out looking for another potential damage. Let me switch roll again, 600, constant 600, yeah, constant 600. Badly I didn't bounce that shot, but it's okay. It's already dead. You see my HE, my hit round, I mean, to end him. And that's it. Very quick match. Very quick but beautiful match. So that's it for the E100 guide. I hope you learned something. And yeah, I hope you're going to use that knowledge to the battle. So good luck, Commander.